In our last lesson, you learned how to clean and transform data using Power Query. Now that your data is tidy, it's time to model it. Data modeling is the backbone of Power BI. Without it, your visuals may give incorrect results. In this video, you'll learn how to connect multiple tables, build relationships, and follow best practices for a clean and reliable data model. A data model is essentially a map of how your tables relate to each other. Instead of one giant table with everything jammed in, we separate data into smaller logical tables. For example, a sales table with transaction details, a customers table with customer info, a products table with product details, and a calendar table with dates. By linking these tables together, Power BI can answer complex questions like, what was total revenue by product category last quarter? There are two common approaches to modeling. Star schema, a central fact table like sales connected to dimension tables like customers, products, and date. This is the best practice for Power BI. Snowflake schema. Dimension tables are normalized and linked to other dimension tables. This is more complex and less efficient. Rule of thumb. Use a star schema whenever possible. To build relationships, switch to the model view in Power BI. Here, you'll see all your tables as boxes. You can drag and drop fields between tables to create relationships. There are three key things to understand about relationships. 1. Primary key and foreign key. One table must have unique values, the primary key. Another table contains repeated values, the foreign key. Example: customer ID in customers is unique. Customer ID in sales repeats. 2. Cardinality. One-to-many is the most common type. One customer can have many sales. One-to-one is rare but possible. Many-to-many is trickier. Avoid unless necessary. 3. Cross-filter direction. Single means filters flow from one table to another. Both means filters flow both ways. Use carefully to avoid circular references. Example: you have a sales table with order ID, date, customer ID, product ID, revenue, and a customers table with customer ID, name, city, country. To link them, drag customer ID from customers to customer ID in sales. Power BI creates a one-to-many relationship. One customer, many sales. Now you can build visuals using fields from both tables. Time analysis is very common, so it's best practice to create a calendar table. You can create one using DAX. Calendar equals calendar auto. This generates a continuous date table. Link it to the date column in your sales table. Now you can use filters like year, quarter, and month in your visuals. If you click on a relationship line in Model View, you can edit it. Here you'll see the fields being matched, cardinality, and cross-filter direction. Make sure these settings reflect your actual data logic. Common mistakes to avoid. Ambiguous relationships. If two tables are connected through multiple paths, your measures may return wrong results. Many-to-many relationships can cause confusion and performance issues. Circular references, where A relates to B, B to C, and C back to A, should also be avoided. Best practices for modeling. Use a star schema. Keep fact tables narrow. Name tables clearly. Use surrogate keys if needed. And always create a calendar table for time intelligence. Let's put this together. Load 3 tables: sales, customers, products. In Model View, create relationships. Sales, customer ID to customers, customer ID. Sales, product ID to products, product ID. Add a calendar table and link sales, date to calendar, date. Then build a simple visual. Revenue by product category over time. This demonstrates how relationships enable cross-table analysis. Let's recap. You learned what a data model is and why it matters. Star schema versus snowflake schema. How to create relationships between tables. Key concepts. primary keys, cardinality, cross-filter direction, and best practices for clean, efficient modeling. Now you know how to build relationships and structure your data model the right way. This will ensure your reports are accurate and scalable. In the next video, we'll introduce DAX, Data Analysis Expressions, the formula language of Power BI, and start creating calculated columns and measures. See you there.